Hello and welcome back to the Walk Cook Walk outdoor cooking channel. Today I am cooking a Korean dish called Gochujang. I'm going to be putting it in a stir fry, and it's going to have some noodles with it to help pack it out a little bit. But it's going to have a bit of a twist as well. There's like different things that are going in it that may possibly not be a traditional Korean vegetable or something like that, or an ingredient. But we're going with the base things that this lady, I'm not going to try and pronounce her name, but I'll tag her in. I don't want to butcher her name and look like an idiot. But I will tag her in on her video, and that's what's inspired me to do this. Now, I've had gochujang stir fry before, but it was in a bottle that I'd bought from Tesco's. So do go check that out. It's really, really nice. It was probably the nicest stir fry I've ever had. So I thought to myself, do you know what? I could do that. I had most of the ingredients that I needed. I got a couple of other bits, like some Mangetout to put in. And what was the other thing? I'm going to be putting a bit of honey in there as well, just to give it a bit of sweetness to balance out the heat, because the gochujang is generally quite hot. Now, Korean dishes, a lot of them use this paste as a base. So that was pretty much that. And the Mangetout was the only real things that I needed to buy. So it's been a relatively cheap one. I already had the chicken, which I defrosted last night. I've pre-chopped the chicken because I don't like doing it outside. I don't like getting it all over my fingers because then I can't wash my hands properly. Because even when you're outdoors, you've got to be careful, you know. Food safety and all that jazz. So yeah, I am going a little bit further this time. I'm heading back to the place that I found on, I think I uploaded the video Wednesday. So let's say Wednesday's video, even though it was recorded on the bank holiday. So yeah, Wednesday's video, I sat underneath a tree. I followed this little animal run and just sat underneath this tree and got shat on from a great height. That was after already treading in dog crap, and the mic fell off and landed in some crap as well, which wasn't very nice. And you know what? I think I forgot to clean it. Oh no, it's the other mic. We're all right. I've said this a couple of times to a few people recently, but I'm quite content. I have just enough of everything. The only thing we don't have enough of is time. So I know I'm getting all whimsical and advice giving and stuff like that. Don't put it all off for too long. You know, if you've got something that you want to do, make plans to do it, because you never know what's around the corner. You know, what I'm saying is go live a little. Don't forget to live during your life, because it gets to a point where you won't be able to do the things that you plan that you want to do. You know, all it takes is an illness to strike, and that's all your plans kaput. So, bit of advice from me to you, just go do it. You know, go visit that place, wherever it is that you want to go. It's like, I want to go to Stonehenge. That is one of my bucket list things. If I had to put it on a list, it'd be to go to Stonehenge. Now, I'd quite like to cook near Stonehenge, because I think that'd be an amazing video, cooking something near Stonehenge. Anyway, I'm just waffling, but there's nothing new there, is it? It is waffle cook waffle after all. Now, that's a rather large looking cloud behind me. Looks like AI, doesn't it? It doesn't even look real. Maybe I'm AI. Who knows? But I'm going to continue this little bit of a plod, and I'll bring you back when we are a little bit closer to the destination. Okay, so the purpose of the extra walking is to get some elevation in, hills. Now, this park here, it's got a beast of a hill either side. So I'm going to do one loop of this park just for good measure. I think it's called King George's Park. in Bramcote. It's got a very, very steep hill. Squirrel. Another squirrel. It's one of them squirrel kind of days. I like squirrels. I do. I like all animals, to be honest. As long as they're not trying to attack me, I can deal with it, you know. If you're trying to attack me and you're an animal, it's on me, I'm afraid. It would seem that I can do a time lapse. Everyone else has buggered off. Like I say, there was people on the park a minute ago, but no one's there now, so let's do a time lapse. So we're going up the side that's got the stairs now. What I'm going to do is go right to the top, and then that's pretty much sorted for this part of it. So far, 2.65 miles, thrown in a couple of hills with possibly a 13 kilogram backpack on. Like I said, I didn't weigh it. I'm not too bothered. I used to weigh it, and I thought, what the flipping heck am I doing? You know, it's not a competition on how much you can carry, is it? It does not give it justice. How steep this actually is. It does not do it justice. But you know, you just got to slow down, take your time. It's not a race. It's like when I do this 10 miles, I'm not racing it. The plan is at the 5 mile mark to stop and cook some food. What I'm going to cook, I don't know. I've got to travel light, so it might be something simple, but either way, it's going to be something cooked, or maybe even some rations. Take a ration pack to do. Maybe. And there we are. We're up that hill. Bugger. Heart rate 137. Yep. It's a doozy. But I need that practice. I need the practice of going up big hills, because around, well, East Midlands in general is pretty flat. So to then be doing something in the peaks, it's going to be a bit different. It's most definitely going to be a challenge. I was just talking to some chaps. I was coming up one of the hills. He says, "You look like a professional walker." I was like, "I'm most definitely not." It was funny. It was funny to have a laugh. It's all good fun though. We're not that far away now, so time lapse to get to the spot, and we'll be back ready to get set up. So I've been in these woods hundreds of times, and I've just spotted something under here, look. What might this be? Official geocache. You're right, chaps. How you doing? Have you ever seen one of these? This is the two people I was just talking to earlier on, actually. A geocache.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah, they're great, aren't they? Fella's going on the camera.
Oh, he's all right.
Found it actually before, like with contact, some of the content streams. I've put it back and stuck it
See
in
if
there.
there's any notes on it.
That's where they keep it, isn't it?
Pirate memo.
Yeah, it's very cool. That.
I think I'm going to have to put an entry into it, guys.
Definitely, yeah.
What's your two names?
Bill and Kevin.
Bill and Kevin.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put you in there as well.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Bill, Kev, what's the dog's name?
Bella.
Bill, Kev, Bella and Gaz.
Yeah.
Nice one.
What name do you go under then?
Walk, cook, walk.
Sorry?
Walk, cook, walk. And that's literally what I do. Normally in these woods, but I mean, I've been known to find little snippets of a corner of a field, just off the beaten track, away from the maddening crowd a little bit. Yeah? Okay, nice one.
You haven't lost the hat, have you?
No.
There's one down on the path.
Okay, no, it's not mine, mate. Nice one. Have a good day, dude. Bill. Right, so I'm going to park my bottom now. We've got Bill, Kevin, and Bella. Plus WCW Gaz. Today's date is the 9th of the 5th, 2026. That was well cool. I've never come across one of these in my life, ever. Let me show you what it's got in it. So, official geocache, please do not disturb. This is an official game. Whoops. Oopsie. But we're going to put everything back anyway, the way that it was found. So, it's got like a little football keyring, a little thing like that, a couple of toy soldiers, and a pencil sharpener along with the pencil. So, I probably shouldn't have actually done that. But, you know, it's a bit of fun. No one will ever know. And then I'm just going to pop that back under there. Oh, maybe so they can see it a little bit better, like I did. Just like that. And then we'll be off. Probably should have read it before I started writing in it, but, you know, that's just life, isn't it? Sometimes. Oh, so... as I said, they were the chaps that I was speaking to a minute ago. And he asked what the channel was called. So hopefully they go check it out. Have a look at what I'm cooking. And they might even come back to watch this video. Two nice gentlemen and a dog. Just, you know, moseying through the woods. The same woods that I'm about to cook in. Now, they've carried on straight. And I'm going to turn left along this animal track because I know up here there's a nice little spot where I should be out of the way. Whew. Right, so this is the spot where I sat last time, where I got pooped on, right there. And we're going a bit further back, which then led me to the area I was looking at. From the other side of these sticks, trees that had come down and whatnot, and I couldn't get to this clearing, which is where I wanted to come. I kind of got to a part where I couldn't go any further because of all these logs and stuff that was in the way, and it was overgrown with bracken and stuff. But this is us. This is where I'm going to be cooking today. Nice open space. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's get set up anyway, because I am hungry. It shouldn't take that long to cook. It's only a stir fry. Just cook the chicken and then everything else is pretty much bish bash bosh, isn't it? Anyway, so we are sort of set up. I've got some prep to do. Got to prep all the veg. I'm going to be doing that in the main video, so you guys get to watch that awesomeness happening. But what I'll do is I'll speed it all up, because the last thing you need to do is watch me waffling on whilst chopping veg. So yeah, like I say, I'm using the big billy can today, mainly to mix it all together at the end, because I'm not quite sure how much sauce this is going to create. I'm probably going to double up on it from what the lady did in hers, mainly because... Hello, Mr. Insect. How are you? Oh, you've gone. Mainly because hers looked like it was more of a dip, and I'm going to be using it as a stir fry, so I need more of it. And we want it to be absolutely lathered in it. So without further ado, I'm going to chop up some vegetables on my metal table. Okay, so that is pretty much all the prep done. What I need to do now is I need to heat up some water and cook some noodles. Now, I'm going to be doing that before the live, or when they're nearly ready. As usual, I'll start the live. So until then, it's literally start the flame going, heat up some water and drop some noodles in. Just some egg noodles, nothing special, just 2 nests. That should be more than adequate for me. Yeah, we got it. I've tried to start striking from the edge right at the end here, because I'm making it thin in the middle and I'm not actually utilizing the end of it. So eventually it's all just gonna, it'll probably just fall apart, won't it? Put the spoon away, because spoons are sharp. I actually found a sharpening stone in my shed as well. A chap who lives across the way from me is like terminally ill, and he's still going. Touch wood, he's still flipping going. He's defied the odds, and he gave me all of his tools and stuff like that because he just wasn't going to use them anymore. So he gave me a load of chisel sets, some power tools, and a sharpening thing. So I'm going to try and sharpen this on it, but I know nothing about sharpening knives. So I'm going to have to watch a video on how to do it. Now, only one side of this is actually sharp. But then again, do I need it to be? All I use it for really is to strike. We'll see. Righto, let's get started. There's a little shield bug wandering around the pot. Let me see if I can show you him. He seems quite intent on getting in there, to be honest. Shield bug, stink bug. Not sure what other people call them. Well, there he is anyway. Having the time of his life. Right. So that's bloomed nicely. Let's get a bit of water on the go. We'll heat the water up. Do you know what I didn't bring? I didn't bring any salt. I'm hoping the gochujang thing's got salt in it. Ingredients: wheat flour, corn syrup, seasoning, red chili pepper powder, water, salt, garlic, onion. Yeah, it's got salt in. Sweet or salty. I like this spot. It's further away from the path there. There's no litter, so it's not like anyone even comes here. But what I did notice, let's put this pan on before I get waffling. What I did notice was what looks like charcoal. No, it's not. It's just some sort of stone. I thought it was charcoal, but it's like tarmac by the look of it. Not sure why that's in here. But yeah, it's kind of an unused part of the woodland, which is great. Oh, might even need a bit more water than that. It's got to cover them, hasn't it? Anyway, I'll be back once this water's ready. I'm just going to sit and chill for a short while. Next week, a friend of mine is hopefully coming out, and I'm going to cook him my famous outdoor chili con carne recipe. It's not famous. It's not famous. But I'm going to be cooking that anyway. And we're probably going to come here because there's just loads of space. I'm probably going to have to pack an extra chair for him, or I might even make him carry it. Who knows? I have double checked above me. There is no pigeons, and I can actually see the tree that I got pooped on from here, and it's got pigeons in it. I was looking at them a minute ago like, yeah, I know you. Right, I'll be back when this water's done. It's time to just relax a little bit, time to slow it down. Right then, that has come to the boil, so now we're going to pop in the noodle nests. Now this doesn't take that long to cook. These take about 6 minutes to cook, and we can use that to take some of the sauce home with, although we do have the billy can. Well, I'm really glad that I've brought it, because if you look how much vegetables I've got in there, even the saute pan isn't big enough. That is a heck of a lot of veg. But, you know, it's all right. I just need to break up this onion, actually, so that it's a bit separated. Again, this is just my version of a gochujang. It might not be authentic, but, you know, I think you've got to have a go, haven't you? You've got to branch out. I don't want to copy somebody's recipe directly and then put it on my video. So I like to take inspiration from other people's videos like that, and then, you know, work it so that it's my own, so to speak. And do you know what I didn't do? I did not bring any cutlery with me. Oh my life. I've got nothing to eat it with. Oh my goodness. I don't suppose anyone wants to bring me a knife and fork. Do you know what? I even washed the fork as well. I flipping washed it. We'll just let them maneuver out. I don't know how I'm gonna have to eat it with these. Oh my life, this is gonna be hilarious. But I've got to eat. You know what I mean? It's part of it. I can't just take it all home with me. Right, I need the simmer ring on because the heat there is a little bit intense and we don't want it to boil over. So as I say, I'm using the T25 today, which is my go-to one. It's a little bit heavier than the 27, but because of the size of the batch of food that I'm going to be cooking, I think it's necessary. I genuinely think it's needed. We can put the pan over the top of that, which will help keep a bit of the moisture in. Although I've actually got a lid, so I could just use the sodding lid. Now that's damp. It's going to collect stuff, isn't it? Okay, we'll put that to the side. We've got the chopping board there, which we do still need because we're going to need the colander part of it. So while that's cooking away, I'm going to create this magnificent sauce. But first, I'm going to go live. So I will see you guys after for the finishing touches and outro, etc. If I manage not to bore you so far, then great. If I did bore you, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's get this gochujang stir fry sauce sorted. Okay, so that's the live done. Thanks to everyone who jumped in to say hi and came along. I have forgot my cutlery. So I'm having to eat this with a pair of tongs. Now, I'm a messy eater anyway, but this, this is a task. It's the food is amazing. I'd like it spicier. I actually kicked myself for not bringing some chili flakes. But it really is good. Gochujang stir fry in the woods with noodles. What more could you ask for? I'll tell you what you could ask for. A bit of tissue to wipe your mush. I've got it in my beard as well. I can feel it down here. What you could ask for is another beer. This is a premium Japanese beer. Kirin Premium. Which does go pretty well with a spicy dish. Right then. There was audio problems again with the live. People saying that the audio is really low. I'm going to go back and watch it. Certain points. It's annoying, to say the least. I like the lives. I like the pressure. I like chatting to people, you know? Fun dabby dozy. This might be my new favourite spot. Crikey, it's 5 o'clock already. I've been out 3 hours. Left the house about 2. Right, I'm going to scoff the crap out of this. I am going to get packed up. I'm going to put the lid on that so no flies can get in there. Yeah. Oh, literally one piece of Mangetout. Damn it. It's supposed to be in there. So I am going to share the recipe for this. It'll be in the description. Yeah. That's about it. I've got sauce all over my legs because I'm special. And yeah, all that's left to do really is get packed up and continue the walk. Probably going to try and put another 2 miles in, but we'll see how we feel once we finish this food and we've got our belly full. I want to put as much in as possible because I need the exercise and I need to push myself a little. Instead of being like, that's all done, I need to kind of be like, right, you've done that. Now get your ass doing a couple of extra miles with a heavy backpack on. Because when I do this 10-mile walk, regardless of how heavy my backpack is, it's going to feel like a ton of bricks by the time I've had it on for, a couple of hours. I'm under no illusion that it's going to be easy. It's going to be bloody difficult. But I like a challenge. I do. Right, yep. Time lapse, scoff. Walkie away. With a bit of music, and yeah, that's that. As always, thank you to everyone who jumped on the live. It was good, even with audio problems, which maybe have sorted themselves out, not quite sure. Possibly a signal problem. I mean, the canopy's not that thick here, so I don't know. Still struggling with it. I don't think a new phone would help. It works fine when I'm using the mic and so on and so forth. But anyway, we have left no trace apart from those sesame seeds. I'm bloody not picking them up. They're all stuck to my soddy finger. I'm going to get out of here and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, you guys take it easy.